Hello, everybody, and welcome. It has been a while, a month and some change. I'm finally back and making some videos. If anyone saw the post today, I'll try to upload a post before a video comes out. So as a form of, early warning, I guess. Not a warning, just letting you guys know. So this is what was originally going to be a two-part video. I mean, a one-part. See, everything's backwards. So much is going on. What was supposed to be a one-part video was now a two-part. The game was about, I think, almost 2 hours and change. But I decided to, as always, just cut out all the BS. So, before I talk about wars and stuff, I have a bit of an announcement to make. So, I'm considering putting this channel on the back burner for a while. Honestly, like, I'll still upload videos here and there, but I kind of did all of what I wanted to do for Halo Wars. I thought about making a retrospective for Halo Wars 1 and 2. I thought about that, but I'm not sure yet. I would like to talk about the Halo franchise and what that has done for me. How much I liked what it was before 3.3 ruined it. But that could be another time. But more or less, the last video projects I'm working on have to do with how I feel about each Halo game, and then from there, Halo Wars will be in the back burner. I might upload some MCC content again to make that a Halo Wars and MCC channel again, because that's what I wanted it to be. But yeah, and I want to work on power scaling and anime and talk about other things and more broader topics to reach more people. Don't get me wrong, I do like you guys. I'm almost at 800 subscribers, and thank you to all the people that have watched. I'm not giving up. It's just more or less I want to reallocate some resources here and there. So I might make another video showcasing that same announcement. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of at this point in time. So now with that out of the way, this is a Game 114, as you can tell. I am the Red Anders. Ninja is the Purple Brute Chieftain. And good old friend Dishonored is the Yellow Forge. We're up against a Blue Anders, as you see the Hornets attacking poor Dishonored's Hornets, lol. Or tanks, excuse me. A Teal Arbiter. And a Green Cutter. So we considered doing the triple base turtle, but of course Dishonored is understandably worried about this because Cutter is very annoying to deal with, but me and Ninja were like, hey, it's only one Cutter, and as long as we can just manage that and be on our toes and at least have our own towers, we should be fine. So in the first 5 minutes or so, it was a bit messy. Ninja did attack the Arbiter. He did rush him, take out about probably 3, maybe even 4 pads. So that set him back economically for a little while. He was eco glitched, so that's a good thing. I decided to attack in the Wolverines, because if Dishonored is going to rush tanks as quick as possible, I'll at least have the air. So that's what's going on so far. With that being said, at a certain point, maybe I'll cut the commentary short. I don't know yet. I'll see how I feel 10 minutes in. So if you want to know what I've been up to lately, it's just been schoolwork, meeting some new people every now and then when I get the chance, and just focusing on myself, like anyone else would at this point in time, right? What's been going on? But more or less been very focused on school, and I got a new semester again late August. Like, no break, man, no break, but university be different. Can't complain. So that being said, we didn't get too much veterancy this game. Well, we did, but you'll see later on. Of course, as you see with some of the edits, I'm cutting out some parts where nothing's happening or it's an unnecessary attack going on. But yeah, I decided to make this 2 parts because if I kept it together, the whole video would be 50 minutes, and I don't know how you guys feel about that. No one really talks about it in the comments, but if you can, what do you prefer, turtle videos in parts or the entirety? Please let me know. I want to also upload I'm going to upload some other Halo related content to the channel, so if you're a fan of Halo, I hope that also is cool. I'm gonna consider re-uploading when I did very good in Halo Reach. So yeah. Anyway, we're getting the ODSTs out of our backyard because Cutter is being a, Cutter and taking over the towers. Why wouldn't he? So Dishonor tried to attack and kill the ODSTs, and Ninja is starting up his chieftain, and my dual launcher Wolverines is taking care of those Hornets quite well. And Dishonor made a couple of Wolverines on his own just in case I am not there to assist. Not too far. Dishonor now has power turret, and I am just kind of chilling here. And I will get Scorpion tanks later because just in case we wanted to do the 3 base turtle, which we wanted to do but really couldn't. I forgot to say, Dishonored here is on a time limit. He has stuff to do. And more or less, it was funny because we decided, okay, if it's like at a certain point when the game starts. So let me clear something up. He was supposed to be leaving at around 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And this game right now took place at around 10 something. So we had pretty good time. Pretty good time to have a game. So I guess, it's cool and all. Cutter is now attacking my back reactor, and Ninja has his engineers. Ninja wanted to make a Scarab, but Dishonored insisted that he has the support army because Anders and Arbiter are both gay. So he's almost taking out my reactor. My main base here is kind of a nice treat for Cutter to just keep attacking. So with that being said, more or less, it's just going to be constant pressure, excuse me. I've been so far out the loop. Apparently the Falcon was added to Halo Infinite. I don't know about that, but if that is true and that's not fake news, I will probably play Infinite for like, 35 seconds because the Falcon is cool, and then I'll never play it again because I'm getting bored of the same population who keeps playing the game every single day. I don't have time like that no more. And for context, I played, this game was about 2 days ago. No, yeah, 2 days? Yeah, about 2 days ago. 2-ish, 3 days ago. So yeah, it was the stars aligned because Ninja was on, and normally I'm the one that's online the most, even if it's just passively. I'm not even playing. I'll just have the Xbox on and watch YouTube or something, or be on my computer looking at stuff. But don't worry, this is a very recent game. This isn't months old or anything. This is very recent. And now the Arbiter is being an actual Arbiter, and it's going through the teleporter and dropping off a billion hunters. And that is a significant problem because hunters and ODSTs grape a base pretty fast. So the hunters are coming in, being annoying. The ODSTs are on the back like some annoying weeds. And we're going to take that out. Dishonored started up his tank. Unfortunately, he constantly sometimes he over micros too much, and that's fine. I get it. As someone who loses his units a lot, I get it. But he did dodge a Mac, and here comes Anders with her Hawks. How typical. Couldn't see that from a mile away. And Anders drops a cryo bomb on Dishonored's units. My Wolverines are being so helpful and arriving 800 minutes late to the party. And Dishonored unfortunately lost the starred tank when he was killing the rebel bases. Oh well. It can be like that sometimes. Oh yeah, if you guys like the side commentary of Dishonored and Ninja or anyone else, side commentary in general from, the players in the game, let me know if you want me to keep including that or not. And green here has been very annoying, poaching off of our units. And I forgot to mention this if I haven't mentioned it before, but blue had Hawks, and then he had the audacity, the nerve to have a couple of Cobras on the center wall. But you see right here, green just has some decently veteranized tanks, or a veteranized tank, and we're going to try and kill that with the Chieftain. Ninja Chieftain is a star. I better be looking right now because I think I told Ninja to recall right about here, and he died. Ninja lost the 1-star Chieftain, and you see right there, see them shots fired from, yep, you see that, just Great. We can't even go through the middle if he wanted to. We could, but that would be starting up the Cobras regardless. And we don't want that. But I mean, hey, we got a chieftain for it, so that's cool, I guess. Yeah, Ninja lost his chieftain. It's fine because when it comes to Ninja and me, bare minimum, we can lose. Like we've lost 3-star chieftains before and gotten 2-star chieftains back in a relatively reasonable time frame. The Arbiter being a real pest, going to the teleporter, trying to attack the bases, and the way we positioned it is, of course, UNSC, which is technically weaker because they don't have shields. They stay in the back, which forces the Covenant player to go there. So there's only like one of 2 directions he can go. So it's a predictable path. So at this point, I started making Cobras to create like a de facto ring. So wherever, like once the Arbiter teleported, he had no choice but to attack and give away his position. But that doesn't really come into fruition yet. And I don't think it's even, no, I'm not even in fruition at all, to be honest with you. So yeah, Ninja had, I almost said Majin. I haven't played with him in a minute too. Ninja made some jump pack brutes, so they're arguably like, sometimes they're more effective than ODSTs because using the jump pack and pressing Y and all that works out pretty well, better than dropping ODSTs sometimes because you gotta drop them and sometimes they don't respond, whereas a brute can just jump in and take it over. So Blue over here with his Hawks, the usual Tuesday, I guess. I don't really understand why. But yeah, typical. Ninja has like a triple shield on the side base right there. It's pretty good. But one thing he doesn't have is turrets, which can definitely help. Blue tried the cryo bomb, but he failed miserably and missed. Thank goodness. And the vampires scare the Hawks away. And stasis them too. That's always fun.
That RB's somewhere, I don't know where.
It wouldn't even cover work.
I got a Gremlin here because I don't use them often. And yeah, this must be like about maybe half hour into the game already because of course, if you've noticed, I fast forwarded the first 7 minutes or so, I believe. Now the Arbiter came through and teleported his hunters and starting to, and green simultaneously attacking at the same time. That's redundant. And for some reason, his tanks just blockaded my other tank, and I lost a Spartan. Yay! That's just absolutely fun, and it's just, isn't that just so fucking wonderful? Don't you just love to see it? My cryo bomb fortunately stalled just enough for the engineers to make it, and for Dishonored's tanks to be there and do something. However, Dishonored charged in and didn't use the engineers effectively, and they kind of just blew up. Oh well, man. Oh well. One thing I have to say is that, you know, Dishonored's awesome, but sometimes he can give up way too easily. And if you want to be Dishonored, just make him mad. And you're more likely to win because he's like an anime villain. He'll kind of just like start going Bakana and then just give up. But not always. The only reason why he doesn't quit and resign is because me and Ninja often encourage him to be like, hey man, stop giving up, or, you know, stop having a defeatist attitude. Just, you know, play your cards right, play your cards right. It's all good. It's all good. Because we do win, of course. Spoiler alert. But yeah, no, now Dishonored's base is taking the brunt of the attack. And I'm guarding him right here because green is trying to make an advance to Dishonored's other base. But as you can see, that doesn't work out, and he's running away because he doesn't want to lose those tanks. He's trying his best there. Dishonored's base might go down, I don't know. I haven't looked at it, and for some reason I accidentally locked the base down. Good job, dummy. Good job. That's what we needed during this attack, locking that base down. Unfortunately, the Jackal universe that Ninja has is making very short work of those hunters. And OHTs if Green ever dropped any. I guess he didn't. But yeah, no, his Jackals were probably like all 2-star, some 3-star by now. They have to be. But yeah, I lost a tank that probably had a star on it. That's just great. Wonderful. We love losing those. No, we fucking don't. And you see right there, green is just fucking farming veterancy off of us. What an asshole. Like, if I was, again, like, it's so annoying when, again, if, I don't know if I even looked, but I think that they picked their leaders. They picked it and we went random all. I think Ninja went random Covenant and me and Dishonored, we went random all, and they picked their leaders. So, and it gave us, like, it always gives Dishonored Forge, even though he's absolutely wonderful with Forge. It's like, dude, when you're up against a cutter, what else? And, you know, Dishonored dropped the carpet bomb, but if that was a Mac, that would have probably made them resign easier, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so now Blue made some vultures, so try to make some vultures in there for base damage, cool. And you see right there, man, Green has a fucking 9-star tank. Like, he didn't even do much. What was he killing in the meantime? But fortunately, this is why chieftains are god, because just Vortex, Birthright the motherfucker, and the Spartan is dead. And also, there's something funny, a teleporter glitch made this hunter invulnerable and, like, yeah, he's semi, or I don't know, not invulnerable, but like, he's just invisible, kind of. Like, you see it right there, he's attacking the main base. And also, to put a cherry on top of this shit Sunday, the motherfucker's doing damage. What is going on? And then here, you got this dude talking in the chat, talking about, I bet y'all ain't seen that one before. Duh. Man, get out of here, man. You got fucking rushed and you couldn't do anything about it, sir, so stop it. You see right there, even the Vortex couldn't do anything, but thank the Lord, I can canister shell it. If that was the case where he just couldn't die, I would just give up and stop playing the fucking game. So with that being said, I think that's like one of 2 times this happens. But yeah, Green comes in at the completely wrong freaking time when I'm pelicaning my Cobras. When I put my Marine in there for some freaking vision, but no, they all shot at it. Awesome. And it's just me right here, right now, just attacking Green, unprepared. But no, Dishonored's right there. And he has a Cobra that just killed some units, and it's going to get started up very fast because Cobras get stars very fast, and thank goodness they do. So I was like, you know what, I think at this point, because I don't have the game volume on, I have it very low and turned down, so I'm not going to hear it. But I came up with the idea, or, you know, I just told Dishonored and Ninja, hey, if they're gonna do the Spartan Cobra shit, then we should do it because we do it better than anybody else. I'm so confident in that. We just play the what's it called? What's that called? We just call it the Rumble. I think that's when Death Holster definitely said that first. But doing the Rumble, making these fools tumble. So Dishonored's Cobra, I think, is it 9 stars yet? Not yet. And goodness, the Hawks almost blew up my freaking Cobra while I was pelicaning it. What an asshole, man. So, with that being said, Teal is now attacking a base with 1 Scarab. Is it 1 Scarab? Or is it 2? Maybe it's 1. He's attacking my base with a Scarab and Vampire, so I guess I can't get healed. What a fucking asshole. And of course, like, he's attacking when my tanks are a quadrillion miles away. Fortunately, everyone is converging. And oh look, Green is pelicaning from there. Thank goodness that's in the path of my Wolverines. That's wonderful. And Ninja's Vampires. Isn't that just nice? So now his tanks just blow up. Wonderful. I cryo bomb, so the Scarab can't heal, and neither can the engineers, you know, heal anything else Scarab can heal. The engineers can't heal because he had some engineers in the mix for some reason. Okay. And Green lost his Spartan tank. Woohoo! Thank goodness. Now, multipliers by the annoying ass ODSTs that you see right there, forcing me to back up a little bit because I do not have enough stars to even resist the damage. But fortunately, with all of us here and Dishonored's Cobra, it's going to be putting in someone at work. I'm just coming in from their angle to prevent the Scarab from maneuvering out somehow. The cryo bomb I dropped stopped them for a little while. But yeah, it's still going to do some damage to my base, kinda, I guess. And I don't know if Green backed. I don't know if he did earlier, but we're doing it now. And for some strange reason, Blue cryo bombs his teammate kinda like, yeah, he kills 5 vampires that Ninja can replace in 2 seconds, but he just cryo bombs his Scarab. Thank you. We didn't need that damage. Appreciate it, big dog. Thank you for the berry seafood.
Oh, I got money.
So we're approaching the end of the first part of the turtle. I don't know what I'll name it right now, but that's more or less it for a while. I'll probably upload the second part a day later. Definitely, it'll be around the same length, or no, it's a bit longer than the first part. But yeah, I'd rather give you 2 20-minute videos than a 50-minute video right now, especially after being AWOL for a month. So that concludes the commentary part. The video, the main video will end very shortly. So yeah, thank you for watching. Anti-Wave out.
You may lose your single there, but you won't lose your double. Run, I'll say both. Maybe. Now he jumped in a whole lot more. Oh, I got it.
I will say,
Watch the Mac.
after this, these same selection candy, that'd be nice. Candy? Okay, but after this, we need to invest in this Guardian Venture anytime.